Hello friends, that was the C major scale. We are going to explore that C major scale all the way down to the low E string, all the way up to the high E string in that first position. There's our C chord. So we have that C note right here. Remember last time we played the C scale like this. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now let's continue up. Third fret is D, open string E, F is 1, and the G note is 3. Let's go backwards. Now let's go to the second fret. That's a B note on the A string. Open A, third fret, G note on the E string, first fret, F note, and then open E. These are all notes in the C major scale. So we have E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now we can use all of these notes with the chords that we talked about before, our C chord, our F chord, and our G chord. We are going to introduce one other chord now. This is called the 6th chord, your A minor chord. This chord is used a lot in songs. Songs that play something like this. C chord, G, A minor, F, C, G, A minor, or F like this. C, G, A minor, F. Now let's harmonize those notes of the scale with a chord. So let's start with C right there. Any C note can be harmonized with a C chord because the notes in the C chord are C, E, and G. The next note down is B. Let's play the G with the B bass. The next note down is A. We're going to go ahead and use the A minor chord there. The next note is G with the G chord. F, we're going to go ahead and play the bar chord F. And then the open E string, we can harmonize it with the C chord. Gives us a different sound because now something called the third of the chord is in that low register. And it sounds different than just the C chord with the C in the bass. It sounds like it's going to move to somewhere. Now let's go back up to the C and then go to the next note, D. We can play that part of the G chord with the D note. E. Let's play that part of the C chord. F. That F note on the third fret, D string. The open G. We can play these 3 notes. That's a G chord also. The A note. I'm just playing these upper 3 strings. And then the B note with that G note right there on the E string. And then the C note here with the open E string. The next note, the D, can be harmonized with that G note. And then we just get the open E, F, and G like that. We can play the G chord with that high G. With that F, we can play the F chord. And with the open E, we can play a C, or we can play an A minor. The notes in the F chord are F, A, and C. The notes in the G chord are G, B, and D. The notes in the C chord are C, E, and G. The notes in the A minor chord are A, C, and E. You'll notice that a lot of times we're playing more than just 3 notes in a chord. That's because we're doubling some notes. For instance, this G chord right here has 3 G's in it. This C chord has 2 C's in it. This A minor chord has 2 A's in it. The F chord has 2 F's in it. So you get double notes, sometimes triple notes. So what does this mean for us when we're playing from chord to chord? We can actually play a C chord and then play our B going down to A, and then play an A minor chord, and then go the opposite direction. Maybe you've heard that before. I heard there was a secret chord. Yeah, you've heard that one before. So that's possible. We can also play from C, walk up to F, back to C, walk down to G, back up to C. Let's look at our right hand just a little bit. What I'm doing here see that C chord, walk down to the A note and play the A minor chord, G chord, F chord. What I'm doing here is I'm playing the bass note first, C note with the C chord, bass note, A note with the A minor chord, walk down to the G, play the F, G, C chord, F chord, G chord, C chord, F chord, C chord, A minor, F, G, C. So now you can see that there's a lot of possibilities when you know those scale notes, and you can move from chord to chord. There's other things to do too that we will talk about later with the scale and with more chords in the C major scale. But we will see you later. Take care. Thanks for being here. Bye.